Dr. Shepherd, it's been great to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Marshall Shepherd is a hurricane scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, and he joined me from Greenbelt, Maryland.
Wildfires spread quickly and are unpredictable, but there's a new weapon being used to combat these hazards. As Mark Miller discovered, split-second timing on the ground and in the air is the key to their success.
Airplanes lumbering over blazing forests,
clearing to the northeast,
racing to the rescue.
and bombs away.
Every summer, hundreds of fires are fought from the sky,
That's a bullseye.
saving lives,
Yeah, he's got it.
saving towns,
Roger.
saving timber. But this is about more than just airborne firepower. Every blaze fought from up here is a well-choreographed ballet of dozens of aircraft working towards one goal.
Probably the number one misconception is that we put out fires with airplanes. We don't put them out. We support the ground guys.
The Air Tanker Center sits in the middle of British Columbia's most productive forests. It's hot here and dry.
Mainly sunny skies and warm for 2 to 3 days.
From the command center here, Jeff Barry controls dozens of planes and pilots.
The plan for 34 and 55 is Fort Nelson.
On a giant screen, Jeff tracks dozens of aircraft. Each plane is fitted with a satellite uplink that transmits data back to the ground.
So this gives us the ability to relate the location of our assets to the location of our incidents.
Most blazes are too small to fight from the air.
We bomb maybe 15 or 20% of them.
Behavior rank 3.
But when things heat up on the ground, the call goes out for Jeff's air support.
Same fire as before.
For Duck 9.
The Bird Dog aircraft is the first into the air.
4 hectares now.
From this nimble little plane, a pilot and an air attack officer will direct operations over the fire, acting like an airborne mission control.
About a half dozen airplanes have just been dispatched to fire that's actually right on the Canadian-American border. It's not that big yet, but the idea here is to get on the fire as quickly as you can.
This is the target that we're responding to right here. The yellow icons indicate the tankers that are en route. Hopefully we can get it wrapped up in an hour, hour and a half.
When we arrive over the fire, we can see it's burned up a steep slope into some pretty valuable timber.
All they were really concerned about is stopping the fire from spreading on the ridge in the unbroken timber at the top of the fire.
Fire is just going to keep moving straight up the hill. So
The air attack officer has to come up with a battle plan fast. The tanker squadron is just minutes behind, ready to attack the fire.
What's burned is burned, and that's fine. Our job is to surround the fire and prevent it from spreading any further.
Okay, keep turn.
The tankers are directed in and over the front edge of the fire.
No more than 150 feet above the ground, so there's not much margin for error.
And bombs away. Now.
The Bird Dog follows just behind to make sure the load of retardant is laid down in just the right spot.
Bird Dog 1131. Do you have an assessment on that one? I'll give you a bullseye.
The retardant is dyed red, making it easy to see. It's basically salt, and trees coated with it won't burn.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
The tankers will lay lines of retardant around the fire, trying to box it in, giving ground crews a chance to get the upper hand.
So we can buy them at varying amounts of time. Our target is 4 hours.
And the planes just don't dump their loads. Computers control the bomb bay doors. They can be opened slowly to lay a long line of retardant, or opened quickly for denser coverage.
99 different drop types at least can come out of that.
Choosing the right combination is part of the art of aerial firefighting.
Every fire is different, and that's part of the beauty and the challenge of this job, is that you can take the fundamentals that you've learned and you can apply it to literally thousands of different scenarios.
Oh, perfect. And that's a bullseye, Ted. It's Kamloops to stay. 66% contained by retardant.
The fire is boxed in. The planes are sent home.
Looks like a win.
Yeah, it was about pitch over.
Back at the tanker base, the air crews debrief and get a good look at their handiwork.
And started the retardant line here and extended down on the left-hand side of the smoke.
And it worked perfect. A couple of things saved us in this case, in that we were on it fairly quick with the tankers, but it also had topography in our favor, and that it was burning up into the alpine.
We'll have more Daily Planet right after this.
I don't really know what makes it so me, but it's not